I'm Abby Hermosillo.
And I'm Kaylo Heineman.
And we're here with the newest edition of BBN Weekly News. This week we'll hear from Zach O'Brien on the dangers of nicotine products, Delaney Hahn will talk to us about the lack of pears in our school, and Sage Steckline will have a sports story highlighting the end of the winter sports season as well as the overall weekend weather.
Let's now go to Zach to learn more about the dangers of teen nicotine use.
Nicotine can be a very dangerous substance for teens to use. With the rise of smoking devices like vapes, teens are getting addicted to nicotine in record numbers. According to the CDC, almost 20% of high school students in the United States are vape users. So I spoke with Edith Tarango with the Scott County Health Department to learn more.
So nicotine is a drug and it is a stimulant. Some of the health risks with nicotine, it can increase your heart rate. It could also lead to increased high blood pressure. It can also cause increased anxiety, stress.
There's a lot of nicotine products, but some of the most popular are cigarettes, vapes, and Zins.
All of them contain nicotine. Cigarettes are come from tobacco, and tobacco contains nicotine. It can also, again, since it contains the nicotine, it increases your heart rate. It can lead to cardiovascular disease, increase high blood pressure. It can also lead to lung diseases. Vapes and Zins contains nicotine. It also contains other chemicals, which there's still studies done about that, so there's not a whole lot of information, but we do know that they're not healthy for you, so there's still some more studies to be done.
Using these products has short-term and long-term effects.
Some of the short-term is that increased heart rate, increased anxiety, increased stress. Sometimes are used because people are dealing with stress or anxiety, but at the same time it's kind of like a rebound effect. The more you use them, the more likely that those things will happen. It also, again, it's a stimulant, so it makes them hard to quit. And some of the long-term effects, again, for some products we don't know, like vapes and Zins, but for cigarettes we do know that they can cause lung cancer, cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and those are some long-term effects.
Unfortunately, teens are able to get addicted to nicotine easier and faster than adults.
Teens are more likely to get addicted, and the reason is young adults, their brains are still developing, and so it is easier for you to learn new things, and therefore an addiction is something you have to learn. So it is a lot easier for young people to learn that than adults.
If you're struggling with nicotine, Tarango suggests visiting with your healthcare professional.
A lot of times people are not able to quit on their own, so seeking advice from their medical provider is important. Sometimes you do have to seek help from different sources. There's a lot of places where you can get advice through text messaging and so forth, and those are important because those are ways that can help you stay quit.
For BBN, I'm Zach O'Brien.
Thank you, Zach. This hard-hitting topic has an important message for people to hear.
Interrelated staff members are short supply. Delaney has the story.
Paraprofessionals are a vital part of making sure all students get an education. But in recent years, there has been a shortage of paras that is affecting the way our students learn. This is an ongoing problem nation and statewide, with over 300 vacancies in special education at the beginning of the school year in Kansas, according to the Topeka Capital Journal. Ms. Kenny Hemmer, an interrelated teacher here at SCHS, discusses the difficulties of the shortage.
Well, they haven't been paid what I think they deserve to be paid as far as I can remember. I mean, it's just an ongoing problem with I think priorities, state budgeting priorities are way out of whack. I mean, I just think it's way out of whack. A lot of times the really good paras will become, and they're all really good, but for different reasons they don't do this, but maybe they're thinking in the future they'll become teachers. So then you lose those paras, you know? And so, yeah, it's just been a off whack priorities, I think, probably for years and years.
Unfortunately, the shortage of paras has been an ongoing problem that has affected the lives and learning of our students.
They are on the front lines basically, and their relationships with students can make the students' days go a lot better. Not only helping them with their classes, but also just helping with, learning how to navigate the roads of adulthood as they grow into adults.
Thank you, Ms. Hemmer. We are so thankful for the paraprofessionals that work here at SCHS. For BBN, I'm Delaney Hahn.
With spring coming around, so will the sports. So I asked some students on what they think of spring sports and how they believe that they'll do.
I think spring sports are the best sports for this time of year. Like track season, everyone's ready for it. We got golf and tennis. I think it's just good weather for all the sports and just a good time of year for it. I think we'll have a pretty good season. Lost 2 seniors this year from last, and got 6 last year. I think we'll be making it back to state this year for sure. I think we got some good talent this year, and I think we'll do good.
I think we're gonna do pretty good. If we keep up the positive attitudes and good practices, I feel like we can make it to state this year. I have really high hopes for us this year, and being a senior is hard, but I really think we can do it. We've just been working on hitting, and that's mostly it. We've just been hitting all week.
I think we'll do decent. We're really young. I expect a lot out of the younger guys, but I know they'll do great. Been throwing, fielding, hitting, the basic fundamentals, trying to get everything out of the way so we can have a good season.
I feel that the tennis team is going to take all 6 to state, and we're going to be able to compete on all levels of JV and varsity and win. In practice, we've been working on our our different hitting techniques and then our serving and our in-game gameplay.
We've done some running, and I've worked a lot on hurdles. I think our team has I think we're looking pretty solid this year. I really hope we're going to win state track 2024, and I think we will. But yeah, we're definitely looking pretty solid. I'm liking where the team is going, but track is definitely the overall best. Yep.
The athletes are practicing daily to prepare, so good luck to all the students for practicing for spring sports. For BBN, I'm Zach O'Brien.
Have a great week, SCHS.
For BBN News, I'm Abby Hermosillo.
And I'm Kayla Heineman. Stay tuned for the next episode of BBN.